there was the Verbrengen of Motzi Shabbos, and at some stage, the Rebbe said, "Ich habe gemeint, damit sie wird sich chappen and sing Ach Lelukim." I thought somebody would get the correct, appropriate idea and sing Ach Lelukim. Now, why would it be so specially appropriate? Chappen, why that year? Because that year, that pasuk was in the Rebbe's kapitel. That's Yud Shevat as the Rebbe's own day. It's Taka Ahilula, and you have to keep all the minhagim as the Rebbe told us to do. But to us, the main thing is that it's the Hascholas Anasiyas of the Rebbe on Yud Shevat Tavshin Yud. So, and then the Rebbe said, Krinsky is nish mugbal mit the Allah Hagbolis. That Rabbi Yudel Krinsky is not limited by all these limitations, let him sing it. And Rabbi Yudel sang it. And Chaim, and then the Rebbe said, that's the person who was fiat mir. He drives me to the tzion of the Bal HaHilula. Then there's the Jew who provides the Merkava. And this was Reb Shmuel Isaac Popak, who was running a car rental service, and he used to give a nice Lincoln car or something. It was a time when Rabbi Yudel didn't have his own car, and he would take the Rebbe to the oil, and he sang it as well. Now, I could tell you some background. The next year, a few months later, on Tishrei, I was in Greenland for Yom Kippur. And when I came, and I was over, unfortunately, and I missed Kaddish between Monday Shachris, Sunday Shachris, but Sunday afternoon I had to go already to the Air Force Base, and I got back Friday. So from Sunday Mincha till Friday Mincha, not inclusive, I did not say Kaddish except Yom Kippur itself when I had the minyan in Greenland. And on the Duch, there was a most beautiful. It's a whole story in its own, obviously. That year, on Sukkot, I was on the queue, on the line for the Rebbe's Lulav, and I was standing together with Rabbi Krinsky, and he was the connecting mazkir the whole time about Greenland. So he told me that that was I got an answer to the Rebbe. It's printed already now in his office to one of these his Vaduyas that came out a few years ago. And he said that he believes that the Rebbe gave such a beautiful Kiruv Dika answer to myself because I gave up something personal, which was Kaddish. And he told me a story that on Asora B'Tevis, Tavshin Chav Dalet, the Rebbetzin fell, Rahman al-Islan, and injured or maybe broke a leg or something. There was a major problem which needed serious attention in the hospital, and the Rebbe asked if he would go. He was then in the middle of a Shnas Havelis, actually. His father was Nifta in also Yud Shevat. And he still needed a minyan Tevis. I'm not sure about the dates. Whatever, he was still saying Kaddish in Atzar B'Tevis. The Rebbe asked him to he took the Rebbe into the hospital. And it turned out that instead of being there for a couple of hours, it was in the afternoon, but it turned out it was many hours. And he got back at night. He delivered the Rebbetzin to 1304 President Street, Adash President Street, at about 11 o'clock at night. And he had to say Kaddish for Meir. He had Mincha had already davened. So, and Motzi Atanis, it's always the most difficult time to find a minyan because everyone davens the Zman comes that you can eat, especially something like Asar B'Tevis when it's so early. But just on the off chance, he went to 770 and he said he could either found a minyan about 11:30 at night. Motzi Asar B'Tevis and 770 everything can happen, and. So he attributed the kiruv that the Rebbe said, Krinsis Shmugbal, the whole kiruv on Yud Shevat a month later was because of that, and he thinks that because I agreed to go, like Kivayachal agreed. The biggest Zichronos in the world. I went to Greenland and I missed the Kaddish. That was why the Rebbe wrote so varim, and so the Chuas Chaim was a very, very beautiful and a long one.